Gonna wait till people log in really quickly. I'm going at an unusual time. It's 8:25 where I'm at, so I'm not at the hour or at the half hour. So it's going to confuse people, but hopefully you'll get the notification and you can come on. All right, we have Cloud Hub that's up now. That's great. All right, and let's see if Rumble. Not sure about Rumble. Never sure about Rumble. Okay, Rumble. All right, so let's get started. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. I hope you had a great weekend. First of all, California, where I live in Southern California, the storm did come through. Some places were hit harder than others. We were spared pretty much, but there was some flooding and trees down and things like that in other areas. So pray for those people that they get all that they need from our government and are able to get back out there and start regaining their lives again. Okay, now what I want to talk to you about today, I had somebody the last time I was on say that they really needed something in regards to time management. I think we all need something in regards to time management, but let's take a look first at exactly, what's the definition of time management? What does all of it mean? Okay, it's probably hard for you to see it on the screen, but let me read it to you. Time management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between different activities. Get it right, and you'll end up working smarter, not harder, to get more done in less time, even when time is tight and pressures are high. Time management and productivity, when you know how to manage your time, you can unlock many benefits, greater productivity and efficiency, less stress. Now, why is there less stress? Well, because when you're organized and there isn't a bunch of chaos going around, oh, what do I do? What do I do here? Oh, did I forget something? What do I have to do tomorrow? I don't know what I need to do. That creates a lot of anxiety. That creates a lot of stress. There are people who they just throw things out there. They never write anything down. They think, well, I'm going to remember it, and then they don't, and then they're stressed out about what they don't remember. So you don't want to get yourself in that position with time management. You get a better professional reputation, increased chances of advancement if you're looking at time management in the business sense, and more opportunities to achieve your life and career goals. Now, how can you improve your time management skills? Start by assessing your existing approach. If you have no approach in your time management, then you're going to need to look at it and go, what do I need to do in order to have better time management? Because this isn't working for me. So if you have nothing at all, then you're starting from ground zero, right? And maybe that's a good thing for some people. Um, Now, here's how you can improve your time management by prioritizing things, by scheduling, by goal setting, by concentration and focus, and things of that nature. Well, let me just look at another section here really quickly and put this up for you. Just more on time management. And this is a brief guide to time management. You can see there's a lot of different things in regards to time management. One of the things, again, is that it relieves stress. Time management cuts down on your stress. You have more time to do other things, have more opportunities, an ability to realize your goals, and a list of tips for effective time management. Number one, set goals correctly, prioritize wisely, set a time limit, take breaks between tasks, organize yourself, remove non essential tasks, and plan ahead. All those things, that we kind of instinctively, I guess, sometimes we know about that we should do that, but we don't do it. And we need to find better ways to actually help ourselves get to the point where we can do it, where we can say, hey, uh, this is this is what's working for me now, and thank goodness I found it. So let me find something else in another area that you can help yourself. This is a 5 tips to better your time management. Let's take a look at this and bring this up. Uh, Number one, set reminders for all your tasks. Create a daily planner. Give each task a time limit. Now, let me go back to a second for the daily planner. Not only, hey Gary, good morning. Not only are daily planners great, but so are monthly planners, right? So you can kind of set goals for each day and schedule yourself for each day and each week and then each month. You kind of take an overall view of like where you want to go and you set goals for where you want to be, let's say a month from now. And that's really important. Again, you don't have to be so stringent and make sure that, oh my gosh, I have to keep those goals or I'm going to be, stressed out. No, that's not the idea here in time management. The goal setting is something that you hope to achieve. You're going to take steps to get to that goal, but you're not going to freak out if you don't get there. You'll just sort of reevaluate your goals and maybe you went too far too fast, right? And we'll reevaluate and start over and reach our goal that is more reasonable perhaps. Um, Give each task a time limit, block out distractions, and establish a routine. Believe it or not, we are creatures of habit, and establishing a routine is going to help you when you're looking for, how to help with time management. Now, let me show you what I have done to help people with their time management skills. Again, I had somebody who requested, I need help with my time management. Could you do something on time management? And this is what I have done. Let me take you to here. If you go over to my website, which is thespiritedcrafter.com, look under digital planners, and I have a digital daily planner. Let me see if it brings that up. All right, there we go. And make sure that you're seeing it. What you see here is that you will have a daily planner for every day of the week. You see the tabs that are on the right-hand side, and that's Sunday through Saturday. And then you have a to-do list and notes tab, okay? And everything is hyperlinked. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let me bring this up and show you if I can. If I get my all right, this is what, I don't know if you can see this really well. That's okay. So this is what that I've done. This will go well on any iPad. You may have to download something like a Good Notes app. There's a free version, and then there's a version that you pay for the whole year, so that you can download everything on your iPad and use it right at your fingertips, right? So, for example, let me show you the hyperlink. What it means is, like, if you press on Friday, it immediately takes you to Friday, right? In your daily planner. And I wish you could see this better, but I know it's difficult with the lighting and everything else. But you have here uh, top priorities for today. Your schedule up until 6 to 7, up until 9 to 10 o'clock at night. Completed goals that you had for the day, any notes that you have, and any appointments that you have that are important to you. So again, all your tabs are here. You just touch on them and they go right to the day that you want them to go to. Very easy. And you just download that into your, it's a PDF file. You download it and it goes right to your iPad and right into Good Notes. Now, what I have done also for you to make this easy is let me scroll down here. You'll see that you can go here, you click on this, and you can buy this for $2.97. So I'm not going to break the bank for you, but I've created this for you. Again, 7 days on there on your iPad or Good Notes, on the schedule on your daily planner. Then you'll have a notes tab and a to-do list tab as well, so that you can add anything else that you need. $2.97. Seriously, not going to impact you in a negative way at all. It's very positive, and it'll give you something that it will be of tremendous use to you. Now, I have also created with the same hyperlinks as well. I've created a monthly planner. And this monthly planner, you see here, it's got, your 12 months, and it's got a to-do list and a my notes list. It's also $2.97. So again, not going to break your bank. It's something that you're going to be able to use. It's something that's going to be beneficial for you in your time management. And I think that you're really going to love it. And I know that um, for GoodNotes, the app, some apps for GoodNotes, you can download it for free. The free version does have limitations, but I think with what you're going to use it for, if you just use it for the daily planner, the monthly planner, you're not going to have to pay anything for the app. They also have the app that you can get, for the whole year and pay. The newest GoodNotes 6 is about $29, I think, for the whole year. If you use it a lot, if you take that iPad with you everywhere, you want to make notes. I mean, look, you can take that iPad to the store. You can have a grocery list of some of the things that you want. You could take it to church and, make notes during the sermon and everything else. It's something that you're going to be able to use. So again, you can get the free version, or you can pay for the yearly cost of downloading that app. And I think, again, it's something that I've created for you that is going to be beneficial. It's going to cost you $2.97. So, and it'll last you forever. And you can just use it over and over. And if let's say you don't have an iPad, right? Or you don't have a computer or whatever. Uh, if you can get to the point where you can download the PDF, then all you have to do is just print out the paper, print it out on paper. It will work as well. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but you can do it. It's a PDF. Take it to some, Staples, and have them print it out, or print it out on your own computer. But the digital is something that you can just have with you. You don't have to worry about paper, and you can, at your fingertips, have it. And you can just, again, on what I was showing you in my iPad, you take your Apple Pencil or whatever you have, your stylus, and you just write on it, and it's there. And you can open it up, see it anytime that you need it, and boom, your time management skills have increased, and your anxiety should go down. Now, if you have any questions, just, leave something in the comment for me, and I'll get back to you. Or reach out to me as Susan at thespiritedcrafter.com, and I'll help you in any way that I can. And if you need to download that and you can't figure it out or whatever, let me help you, because I want you to have good time management. I want your stress level to be lower. Okay. The stress, we've heard this over and over, and it sounds so cliche, but it's so true. Stress kills. Why does that happen? Well, stress causes inflammation, and inflammation is really not good for you at all. Time management, lowering your stress that way. We've talked about meditation in the past. We've talked about deep breathing, which you should really. Hey, Donna, good to see you. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Mr. Crinkles. Which you should really, look at, and continue to do all those things. Again, I'm not a health professional, but these are things that I've done. Ask your doctor what you should do, what's right for you, if that's what you want to do, or your naturopath, whoever you go to. But lowering the stress level, I think, is something that everybody is going to agree is a really good thing. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you in regards, moving on past the time management. This is a new concept for me. I have not really tried this. So I'm putting it out there for you to take a look at and do some research on. And once I have done more research on it and feel more comfortable, I can maybe, come back to you and tell you what I think about it. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the vagus nerve. And I'm like you. How many people have you ever heard talk about the vagus nerve? I've heard like one person. Okay. But let me tell you what I found when I started looking for what the vagus nerve was all about. The vagus nerve serves as the body's superhighway, carrying information between the brain and the internal organs, and controlling the body's response in times of rest and relaxation. Basically, the long and short of it, it tells the brain what's going on in your organs, and it's, most especially it says the digestive tract, the stomach and the intestines, lungs, heart, spleen, liver, kidneys, not to mention other things. And it helps if that is vagus nerve is stimulated, then it's going to help to relax, reduce stress, and help your body beneficially. All right. Um, Again, nobody really ever talks about it. And I have some more information. Let me bring this up. But we are told that the brain and the gut are connected, right? And it's hard to believe sometimes, but apparently, it's true. Everything I found in the research. It says your vagus nerve may be the key to fighting anxiety and stress. It says meditation and yoga, and I would include deep breathing here, can exercise your vagus nerve and may improve your mental health. What is the vagus nerve? It's a nerve is part of the parasympathetic nervous system. It carries electrical signals between your brain and your body. Its main role is to control automatic functions such as breathing, heart rate, and digestion. So if you can lower your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, then that's obviously going to always be a really good thing. So let me see here now. In looking at what is the parasympathetic nervous system. I mean, that's nothing that you hear every day, right? Not in term, but let me show you what I found when I looked it up. It says your parasympathetic nervous system is a network of nerves that relaxes your body after periods of stress or danger. You've heard about the fight or flight, right? Well, this is the vagus nerve can help you, and the parasympathetic nervous system helps you to get back into this natural balanced rhythm, right? Where you feel safe and relaxed, not at a hyper vigilant or hyper anxiety type situation where, again, if you're in danger, your stress level is going to go through the roof. And if you can calm that down, then you're going to be able to get your body back into a regular rhythm and lower your anxiety, lower your heart rate, and do things that are more beneficial to your body. Now, let's take a look again. 5 ways to stimulate your vagus nerve. And I know this is new and difficult because it's like, well, where is the vagus nerve and everything else? Well, as what I'm understanding, your vagus nerve kind of runs in here all the way down throughout your body. And you want to stimulate this part in order to start the relaxation and everything, the stimulus of your, and stimulate the vagus nerve. And again, the Mayo Clinic talks about this. This is not something that's, oh, way out there in the clouds or something. This is something that the hospitals do talk about. It's just that they don't talk to us about it, right? So, how to stimulate your vagus nerve? For those with epilepsy, let's say, the vagus nerve stimulation has been used to treat seizures. Now, I mean, imagine this. We have this knowledge, this natural part of our body, and nobody tells us about it. And for people who have epilepsy, if this can help with that, that's amazing. Now, they're talking about here that a medical procedure is used and placed in the body when it's something, I guess, that drastic. But think about it, if you don't have epilepsy or something like that, then how you can do that yourself. They're saying meditation. Turn to this practice to help calm your mind and focus on deep breathing. So the deep breathing actually stimulates the vagus nerve and allows your body to relax and allows the stress level to go down, your heart rate to go down, your blood pressure to go down. Exercising, working out, and getting your body moving can affect your vagus nerve. Research shows that interval training and endurance training can increase your vagus nerve activity and improve your heart rate variability. Getting a massage shows that reflexology can increase the tone and even decrease blood pressure. Listening to music will help stimulate the vagus nerve. And it says there the research is mixed on how music really affects it. But we all know just from common sense, whether it's affecting our vagus nerve or not, that, that music can soothe you and calm you down. Cold water immersion. Uh, Plenty of athletes use cold water immersion to improve short term feelings of relaxation. Now, I've heard people that do this. That's probably not something that I'm going to do. There are a lot of people who do that on their face. Okay, that might not be so bad. But there are people who also immerse themselves in really cold water, their entire body. Not something that I'm going to do, but hey, if it's something that you like, go for it. Here's the benefits of stimulating your vagus nerve: minimize seizures in those with epilepsy, treat depression, regulate your emotions, reduce blood pressure, lower your heart rate, reduce inflammation, and treat migraines and cluster headaches. This is from, now, this article is from the Cleveland Clinic, and they're discussing this on health. I mean, can you imagine that? There are people, who suffer from migraines, ocular migraines. I used to have migraines, and what I learned was that if I slowed everything down, slowed my breathing down, slowed my heart rate down, slowed my stress down, and imagine, now this is the biofeedback part that I learned, that if you imagine the blood flowing from your head, going down your shoulders, into your arms, into the palms of your hands, and are heating up your hands. If you envision that, right? Just a visualization, that will stop the migraines. Does it work? Yes, it does. It did for me. It absolutely did. Even with ocular migraine headaches, that would shorten the time of the migraine, and it would be gone in a couple of minutes. Whereas I used to suffer with it sometimes all day because I didn't know how to treat it. Right? I didn't want to take medication, and so I suffered along with it. That, what I just described to you, was a way to stop that very quickly. And if you can use the vagus nerve and even get more benefit from it, why wouldn't you do that, right? Absolutely would. Okay. So I know, again, that is something that is basically that I haven't looked more into. Some of the things I'm already doing, the deep breathing, the meditation, just getting the stress down and getting the blood pressure, heart rate down, and things of that nature. I'm already doing that. And if I can stimulate the vagus nerve and help do that more, I mean, even better. All right. Now, the final thing that I want to talk to you about, always like to leave you with some of the things that, benefits that I've gotten from things. This is a product that I actually use and have used for years. It's called Piper Y, WAI. Let me try to bring up the, my dog's probably going to bark in a moment. So just pray that she doesn't. Okay. Now, Piper Y is basically a deodorant. And let me get this in here. Grace. Okay, told you she was going to bark. I told you. All right. Piper Y is it's a great product. Why is it a great product? Let me tell you. Let me tell you why. It has no aluminum in it. You can see here natural deodorant cream without aluminum, and it's an activated charcoal. I have tried to use the stick that you see here. I did not, I'll be honest, I did not like the stick because I felt like it just did not rub off until onto your skin. But the other one is absolutely fantastic. And let me show you. Let me take this down and show you a little bit about what this looks like inside. Looks like that. It kind of looks like, it reminds me of a clay, right, Gracie? It reminds me of a clay. It has a great scent to it. It's not a perfumey scent or anything like that. It's not overwhelming. And if you put this on, it will last you, most people, all day. I have put this on after showering. I go out and I do exercise, And there's no, a lot of people talk about body odor and all that. There's no body odor or anything. This is amazing protection against body odor. I absolutely love it. Now you can apply it with your finger. You can apply it with a little, type of applicator. They don't send you one, so you could, do a little, I don't know, ice cream plastic spoon, I guess, if you wanted to. But you can also use your finger. I mean, it is your body, right? There's no reason that you can't use your finger to apply it. So I hope you go and check them out at piperY.com. I think you will enjoy that product. And again, the fact that I like it is there's no aluminum in it. And for people who have known people with breast cancer or had breast cancer, a lot of times they say that the aluminum may cause breast cancer. I don't know. You'd have to do research on that. I just know that I like to look and use products that are healthy, that I don't even have to go and find out whether or not that's true, because I'm using a really healthy product. Okay. So again, all of the information on the daily planner and the monthly planner can be found at my website there, thespiritedcrafter.com. Just go to the top and click on the little links. If you have any problem, just contact me at Susan at thespiritedcrafter.com and I can help you out on that. Only $2.97 for all of those pages on the daily planner and all of those pages on the monthly planner. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad to see you again. God bless you. And we will see you again next week. Take care, everybody.